First, can we just acknowledge the fact that, I'm starting this series again? Y'all not missing out on nothing, bro. I literally fast forward again for y'all for the second time. And this time, Yuri's showing up to my house. Are y'all ready? Yuri, baby, girl, baby, girl, baby, girl. Take a picture of you. Hold up. Yeah, let me get you close. Let me get closer. Hold up. Get closer. Yup. Yup. There we go. I'm saving that for later.
I am disgusted.
Sup YouTube, Explicit Gaming here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Yuri is bae. Whatever happened in the past stays in the past. Y'all don't even know about it, but I know what happened. But I'm not gonna tell y'all until the end. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sorori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sorori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Oh crap, let's get it. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there is no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an imitation person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it comes to just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely offensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sorori since she left the club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been getting worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sorori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sorori feelings aside when she might need me? I don't know, bro. I decided to visit Sorori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply told her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reached Sorori's house, I knocked on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. Oh crap. The house is quiet. It is super freaking quiet for no reason. There's no music playing. Sorori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she was up in her room. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sorori? Hi, Splizzy! I sit down in her room. Sorori faces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sorori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had for years now. Yeah, if you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. Yeah, that's because I end up cleaning it for you. How you come suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sorori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me information about the festival preparations. Right? Oh, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Of course. But I'm just keeping her online. We don't plan to meet up or anything. Oh, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sorori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sorori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Splizzy. Huh? Why can't it just be like this always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, if you wouldn't have been worried about me all this time, you would have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish? I think that's why the world decided to have you come over here today. It just wants to torture me. Sorori? I grab Sorori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying right now? Are you tripping? Listen to yourself right now, girl. I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me, already, Until I know, I wouldn't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Splizzy. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Splizzy? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and care into waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it supposed that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want me so bad for me to just not think of her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there is only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Splizzy. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing the important things. I don't want you to be cared about me, okay? It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but almost feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and getting closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wanted to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't understand. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Splizzy! There's nothing! Nothing at all! The only thing that could help me is for everyone could be like it always was. But I was selfish. Oh crap. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish? And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's what I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulder. This time, I pulled her into a tight embrace. Splizzy? Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Splizzy? Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She started sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please, don't do this. Splizzy, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in yourself to call yourself selfish, then you have it to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to be changed. I'll make feelings go away. And if there's nothing that I can do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know! Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand either of my feelings, Splizzy. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your arms are so warm. And that really scarce too. Sayori lets me go, and she does so. I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah? It's going to be fun, right? Yeah? How would you like for me to spend time with you all the time? I can't even talk, bro. It's like my 5th time freaking messing up, bro. I can't freaking talk properly. Can I read like a book? How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't! If you do that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. And at the very least, do you want me to come alone and help out? It will be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if I would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Oh, crap. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. Bro, I hope she don't freaking kill herself or do anything like that, because if she end up doing anything like that, it's a wrap, bro. Like, it's a big, fat, juicy wrap. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over today. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and you are definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Yeah, focus on what's ahead of you, bruh. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Oh crap, she's already here. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here, but I started to get really nervous when no one answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me, you know. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you bought a lot of stuff with you. Yeah, that's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. Oh crap, it's about to get serious. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Yeah. I cleaned it before you came over, so don't worry about it. That's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would even be more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out, that's all. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She put both of her hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other, enchantments. Enchantments? You know, mood lighting, candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to, help take our guests to a, faraway place. Although, many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to, provide a, experience that will, leave them waiting more, That's great. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. Not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I bought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to, find these things in my bag. I planned to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you think? Yeah, that would be neat. Yeah, really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, that? This is a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with, I don't even know what that freaking say. What do that freaking say? Aromatherapy? Not familiar with it at all. See, I don't even know what that is. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel this permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that? 1-4. This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells like a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enchants your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. It does. It does. But you seem to know a lot more about this, so I trust your opinion with everything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spoons of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using a paper for folding. What I like to do is write a different word on each paper. We need about 100 of them. Oh yeah, what will we need those for though? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang around the doorway of the classroom. Then we could fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the door. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative, Yuri. I had no idea you would be such good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels for sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Splizzy. You can write any characters you want. I help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long string of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Oh, we about to play Valorant? Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge you. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright, then the thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger? Maybe? What am I saying? Please, don't think I'm weird for this. Yo, you're laughing at me? No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess, but I think it's kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Yeah, besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. Isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of the sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my X6 finger. Ouch! Splizzy! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I'm sorry. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squiddish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and sucks. What the freak? Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I intensely pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face bearing up. Yuri? She got a crush on me. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Sure. It was a little weird, and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. I took Yuri's hand and licked her index finger in return. Splizzy, did you really just do that? No, we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Splizzy. Yuri giggles slightly. Yuri calling me weird. I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. That's freaking crazy, bro. Oh my gosh! They licking each other index fingers for what? After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and I will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. Well, need about 6 cups of water to put each on the table in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water? I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you so much. Oh, and just a little bit of water, okay? If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Alright, time to fill the cups up. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paper that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I came in to see Yuri clicking and rolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing? Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so... let's mix the paint! Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would, look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunshine, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Oh, and once it all dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it would be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses her brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of an elementary school. Painting on the banner with white colors feels a lot like the art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if it feels too childish. No. Didn't mean that at all. It's kind of funny, Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you like that way, too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like it when I can spend time with one another. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. It's just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can't understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unuseful paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. My head! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Yuri rolls back and I quickly lift my head into surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. I'm fine. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a paper towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here, I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retreat my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, huh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she looks into a dazed envelope by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is this the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sent a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picked up her brush again, but her movement seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That's freaking crazy, bro. They got into me. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that looked like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it was pretty natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected, but I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. Oh, that's true, but that's gonna take a while, isn't it? Well, perhaps it would be the best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. That's fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew! You say that like you're glad it's over. Well, I was wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit. No, it's not that. It's just that I'm glad that you managed to get everything done. Yeah, I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to, wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah, you're right. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. That doesn't mean this is the last time it could happen. Oh my gosh, bro. Once Yuri packed up, I walked her out of the front door. Thank you so much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help you. Just let me know if you're, there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted because, we can do this. We can do it again, Whenever you want, you can come over or, whenever you want, we can hang out. Oh, I also forgot. You don't like going out much, do you? As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, that's what I'm trying to say, so. You're very thoughtful, Splizzy. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Hi, Splizzy. Sayori. Just now, we weren't, yeah. It's okay, Splizzy. I just wanted to stop by to say hi. Well, it was nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way home. Really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but, we'll all get together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course, that's fine. Sayori beams. Yeah, so, I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri and how close you got to her. It makes me, really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears started to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling like this way, Splizzy? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is split in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. Sayori, don't do that. It's fine. It's okay. Relax. It's true, Splizzy. If I wasn't there, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should've just... Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if, it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Splizzy. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Splizzy, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. That's enough. I don't want you to hurt anymore. Slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand into my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Wait, what? I love you? You'll always be my dearest friend? What should I say? I don't know what to say! You'll always be my dearest friend. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seem after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori? It's okay. It's okay. It's just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I knew this whole time that there is no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I can get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Splizzy. I'll trust you with everything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Ah! Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loud as she could. I'm so shocked that I don't even know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori? I'm left hopelessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more than I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more. Or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Oh crap, why did she go away? It's the day of this festival. I'm stopping it here. This is where I stopped last time. Oh, so y'all wanted to know what happened the last time I did it. I said I love you, and we went out, but now I said you're my dearest friend, because I still want Yuri. Yuri's bae. I'm sorry, Sayori. I'm sorry, nothing personal, don't take that personal, alright? This is where I'm gonna end it off, guys. If you guys did enjoy this freaking episode, and if you guys want a part 5, this is part 4, once again, because the last time it got corrupted. If you guys want a part 5, splice that like button. I want 30 likes on this video. If this video can get 30 likes, I would do a part 5. Take care. I'm a Splizzy gamer.